didn't startle you.
No. Well, yes. I mean, what are you doing here?
I didn't know where else to go.
Did you just get here?
No, I got here last night.
Well, why didn't you wake me up? Or at least, why didn't you call?
I was too upset. Besides, I knew you'd have a lot of questions, and I was just too tired to answer them. I figured I'd face you in the morning.
Face me? Heather, what's happened?
I need your help. It's Joe. He's gonna come here, and I...
Go on.
He's gonna think I did something awful.
Hey, sailor, no handouts today.
Not hungry.
They don't open for about, what, 10 hours or more? What you doing?
I'm just...
Yeah, I can see that. How long you been here?
I don't know, hour, maybe?
I'd ask you if you had any sleep last night, but I can see from those bleary eyes that you didn't. What's going on, Joe?
You seen Heather?
Heather? No, should I have?
Oh, well, I checked for her every place else. I just used this as a last checkout. Croydon was my first.
Why are you looking for her?
Read your paper.
Well, I just got up. What happened? Another war break out while I was asleep?
Psychiatrist shot by former patient, Waterfront Hotel.
So?
Read on. It's Katz.
Oh, Heather's doctor.
Don't expect to find her name in there. I don't think she did it.
No, I was just checking his condition.
Stable but guarded last I heard.
Where you going, Joe?
I'm gonna go find Heather. Thanks for the doc.
Yeah, sure, anytime. Hey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. A lot of troubles at one time.
There sure are a lot of troubles at one time.
Pathetic. All your training, all your experience, and you allow yourself to be tricked. Fooled by a rank amateur, a stupid, foolish yokel. It's inexcusable.
He's not as stupid as he seems.
No, but you are, all of you. Correction. All of you except Keith and Al. Those traps he set for you were so obvious a child could have figured it out.
All right, we failed. We're all well aware of that. But it doesn't mean we're not going to have a second chance. There are other ways.
You don't think I'm aware of that? But then what's holding us up? That's what's holding us up. The Magus' go-ahead. Yes?
David, this is Magus. I've been informed that the museum exhibit is being closed today.
Then we don't have much time.
Have the others been summoned?
Yes, sir. They're all here.
Good. Then you may proceed with the plan. You and your people know what you have to do. No further contact will be made until the primary stage of your mission has been accomplished.
Very well, sir. Goodbye.
David?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Permission's been granted. We move now.
About General. Why don't you read it out loud?
Oh, that's a good idea. All right. A psychiatrist was shot and wounded late yesterday.
No, we read all that part. Skip down to what it says about the hospital.
Oh, all right. The girl caused a public scene several days ago at General Hospital when she accused Dr. Katz, a resident of the hospital, of sexual advances while she was his patient at Batavia Clinic.
How on earth did they find that out?
Oh, the usual method, I imagine, through loose-tongued hospital employees.
Hey, how about that? We made the front page.
Yes, we were just reading about it.
You didn't by chance talk to the press yesterday, did you?
Me? No, I wasn't even on duty. Why would you ask that?
Oh, just a wild guess. Forget
You're on 7 today, Amy.
Dr. Katz.
Is on 7. Try to contain your jubilation.
Any word on his condition?
Well, we heard he had a pretty good night, all things considered.
Yeah, signs are improving. Of course, Monica operated last night, and the bullet missed the heart and lodged in the muscle wall.
Oh, then his internal injuries are
minimal. He was
George, are you sure Lee and Gail are here?
Oh,
Oh, yes, Doctor. Well, he came in early with Gail. Do you want me to have him paged again?
Oh, no, don't bother. Here they are now.
Oh, good.
Morning, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, you two. I suppose you know why I asked you to come down here.
Yeah, the Katz incident.
Yeah. Let's go over and talk in the lounge.
Yeah,
Right.
excuse me.
Executive powwow, huh?
Looks that way.
They must be concerned about a possible scandal.
I think it's already a full-fledged scandal. Who knows how the board's going to take it.
Will Dan Rooney know? Has anybody seen him yet?
He won't be in today.
I hope he's not ill.
No. He just called and said that he had to be down at the museum. Something to do with the Malcooth exhibit.
Oh, I know that look intimately. Darling, you've had another psychic feeling, haven't you?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Did it keep you up all night?
No, I slept fine. I just was out on the dock. I just had this strange feeling that we're all being...
Breakfast is now served. Yes, we have eggs, bacon.
No, none for me, none for me, none for me, none for me.
Why? Aren't you hungry? He had another intuitive feeling, darling.
Robert and I have our dance cards filled today. I won't be able to keep an eye on you. Where's Blackie?
Oh, I don't know, honey. But we can take care of ourselves.
Well, I'm not worried about you, Tiffer. It's,
Oh, let me guess. Me, right? Watch Laura, make sure she doesn't wander off. Feel it's beginning to feel like a broken record.
Jackie, coffee to go, please.
It's about time you got up.
Yeah, well, I slept another hour. The phone hadn't started ringing. Guess who called?
The Temperance League. They were looking for recruits. Your name just popped into their minds.
No, you're close. Forbes from the museum.
What do you want?
Well, he just thought I'd like to know that the Crown Prince of Malcooth is flying in from New York City today.
Oh, that's very exciting, Robert. We've got a lot
Yeah, hang on, there's more. He's flying in because they're closing down the exhibit, thus giving him personal possession of both the sword and the helmet of Malcooth.
So what does that mean?
That means that we have to split right away. Listen, you've got to find Blackie and make sure that he puts an eye on you.
I want you to exercise extreme efficiency, but be patient. We can't afford anything even resembling a slip-up. First, take out Blackie. He's their first line of defense, the one who would sound the alarm. Take him, put him in the hold, and be sure he's silenced.
And it's just a matter of time before the board members find out.
Patients are already talking about it.
And the staff.
Yes. Lee, my question to you is, how do we prevent a scandal?
Well, it looks to me like you already have one, Steve.
Then how do we minimize it?
Well, legally, we're just going to have to ride it out. You say Dr. Katz is out of danger now?
It appears that way.
Well, this Cynthia Elliott who shot him is obviously very deeply disturbed. You can't be held responsible for her actions.
She was never a patient here.
But Katz is a doctor here, and his problems at Batavia Clinic have already been reported. It's not going to reflect well on General Hospital, no matter how you look at it.
Well, it gives me the chills to think that it all might have been prevented.
What do you mean, Gail, prevented?
Well, Heather came to me before it happened. She told me that Cynthia Elliott was dangerous.
There's your coffee and there's some Danish. Now, just tell me what happened.
I was at Kelly's last night, getting you some soup to bring over to you. And Scotty was there. He kept bothering me, you know, kept after me, asking me out. Wouldn't stop. So, finally I left. But I guess he followed me.
So where was Joe?
He wasn't around. I sure wish he'd been there.
You said Scotty followed you.
Yeah, to the bus stop. He kept insisting that I get in the car with him. Well, you know how determined Scotty is. I was afraid to say no.
What did he do, Heather? Heather, answer me. Did he...
He only drove a few blocks. And then he pulled off into an alley. And he started to come after me. He tried to take advantage of me right there in the car. Finally, I got away from him, and I got out.
There was nobody there to help you?
Nobody. I just kept running, and he started to come after me, and I fell down. I'll show you. I even broke my shoe.
I see.
You don't believe me, do you?
I didn't say that.
Mother, I can tell by the way you're looking at me you don't believe
Henry,
me.
will you stop it? Just get control of yourself.
No, you don't understand. He attacked me like he acted like some kind of animal or something. It was awful the way he came after me. Just say you believe me.
All right. I believe you.
Mother, I don't understand why these things keep happening to me.
So you're quite a celebrity around here.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
How's that?
Oh, terrific. Listen, Amy, I forgive you for all the mixed-up messages you've given me. You are the best pillow straightener I know.
Sounds like a visitor. You feel up to it?
As long as it's no one from the press or from the Psychiatric Medical Association.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. Dr. Hardy had all those people barred from this floor. Hi.
Good morning.
Come in.
I'd say I hope I'm not interrupting, but I know I am. How are you feeling, Dr. Katz?
Lucky to be alive, Captain. Thank you.
They tell me that bullet missed your heart by only 2 inches.
6 centimeters, if you're into metrics.
Well, at least you're in good humor.
Yeah, well, it's the best medicine I know. Tell me, how is Cynthia Elliott?
Well, she was picked up roaming around the waterfront last night, and we took her into custody.
I meant, how is she doing emotionally?
Well, she's too upset to talk. We have her under a doctor's care, and she's heavily sedated.
Well, it makes 2 of us. I got my night-night shot a little while ago. If you have any questions, you better ask them very quickly, because these eyelids are getting very heavy.
Well, Doctor, I guess the biggest question right now is why? What was Miss Elliott's motive?
I guess she just didn't like me much.
And?
Cynthia's very disturbed, psychologically speaking. Filled with fantasies. I suppose you heard about her little outburst in the hospital the other day. It's just a very clear indication of her paranoia. For some reason, she has this obsession with killing me.
Some reason?
Yeah. In her disturbed view, I was very dangerous to her, so she had to destroy me.
I see. Look, Doctor, you take it easy. I'll talk to you when you're feeling a little better.
Captain. Captain.
Yes.
Someone.
Yeah, someone? Someone? Go on, Doctor.
Someone pushed her into it.
Are you sure? Dr. Katz. Doctor. Amy.
Oh.
Please.
He's out.
Oh, I see. All right. Who would I talk to in regard to his medical condition?
That would be either Dr. Hardy or Monica Quartermain.
All right, thank you. And to get permission to ask some further questions of other people here on the staff.
Well, that would be Dr. Hardy again. Normally, I would tell you Dan Rooney, but he's at the museum today.
Oh? What's going on there?
Apparently, they're closing the Malcooth exhibit.
Thank you.
All I'm asking for is some kind of explanation.
Well, don't you think if I knew, I'd tell you?
I don't know what to think. 1 minute everything's fine, and the next you drop this bombshell.
Now, look, Dad, I hate it just as much as you do. But the prince is in charge of the exhibit. The treasures are his. Now, if he wants to close today, he's perfectly within his rights.
Okay, guys, let's start over here first.
Well, wait just a minute. Only crate the least important objects. The sword, the helmet, and the other major artifacts, they'll be taken by the prince himself.
Whatever you say. You heard him. Start with that junk over there first.
What the hell's going on?
Well, just as the sign on your hand indicates, we're closing the exhibit.
We can read, Mr. Forbes.
What we're after is an explanation.
Oh, forget it. I already tried.
Well, all that I've been told is that the ambassador wants it closed for security reasons.
Come on, that's absurd. That's security's tops.
Well, exactly what I told him.
Maybe he's worried about that incident a few weeks ago.
Dan, nothing was stolen.
There has to be another reason.
Well, if there is, the ambassador isn't going to tell us. Now, I suggested he speak with you, Mr. Scorpio, but he said it was out of the question. The exhibit is closed, and that's all there is to it.
Except that we're left with a month's paid advertising, a month of radio spots, and no exhibit to display.
Well, hold on. Let's don't give up so easily. If the ambassador won't talk to us, maybe the prince will.
Well, I'm expecting him at any moment.
We'll wait. We're going to bluff our way out of this one, pal.
I'm telling you, Slick, there's nothing to worry about. Luke and Robert are at the Malcoothian exhibit as we speak.
Yeah, well, there's something wrong with that Malcoothian exhibit, I'm telling you. And Robert and Luke are involved.
Would you relax, darling? You're gonna get ulcers, my goodness.
I already got ulcers. That's been knowing Robert and Luke a long time. Okay, okay. I'll relax. Where's Jackie? Where's Laura?
Jackie's in the kitchen. And Laura was up all night reading, so she says, darling. So she's taking a little nappy nap.
Tiffany, are you sure everything's all right?
Relax, darling. Of course everything is all right. Hi, Miss Starr. May I help you, please? Oh, Mrs. Scott, 4 for 8 tonight. Just a moment and I'll check. Yes, actually, we do have an opening around 8 o'clock. Now, what is your name for verification, please? Scott. Okay, and your number? 7328. All right. That's Mrs. Scott for 4 at 8. I'll see you tonight. Thank you. Goodbye.
You know something?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Blackie when I walked in here.
Oh, really, darling? Well, he's around here someplace, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll look around and see if I can find him.
Do whatever you think is necessary, dear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you taken care of Blackie? He's been bound and gagged and locked in the storage compartment on the Star. Good. Now we can take them one by one, beginning with the weakest and working our way up to Spencer. The element of surprise is on our side now. Let's use it.
Why would I lie? Why would I make up something as terrible as this? I don't know. You still don't believe me?
It's just so all of a sudden, Heather. I mean, you didn't call. I didn't even hear you come in. What time did you get here anyway?
Well, it was early. Probably right after you went to bed.
I didn't even go to bed till after the movie. Now, that had to be after 11 o'clock.
Well, I don't know. Then it was later than I thought. I lost all track of time. I got very confused. It took me so long to get away from Scotty and to get here. I mean, 2, 3 hours, I don't know.
And you still haven't told me. How did you get away from Scotty?
Well, I was running along the docks. I finally lost him in the fog.
And you're scared to tell Joe.
Mother, Joe gets terribly jealous.
I would think that that would be Scotty Baldwin's problem, not yours.
Don't you understand? He'll blame it on me. He'll think I came on to Scotty. That's why you have to say I spent the whole night here.
You want me to lie.
Mother, I want you to help me. I'm always getting blamed for things I didn't do. Just remember what you put me through with the Diana Taylor murder.
Why did you start that one again, Heather?
Why not? It's true you had everyone convinced I did it, even Joe.
And you would have if I hadn't been there. Now, I lied only to protect you.
You lied to protect yourself. You would have let me rot in jail. Mother, I know we've both hurt each other a lot. You can help me now. Please, I can't lose Joe. Don't you understand how much I want to marry him? Please just give me a chance at a little happiness. Don't make me give it all up now. Don't turn your back on me when I need you the most. Are you expecting someone?
No.
It must be Joe.
Then you better answer it.
Joe. Where have you been?
I've been near the closest store. Where have you been?
I've been here.
All night?
Yes.
And I've been looking all over the place for you.
Joe, it was just so terrible. I didn't know.
What was so terrible, Heather?
It was Scotty.
And what about him?
I was at Kelly's getting some soup to bring over here to my mother. And Scotty, he offered to give me a ride over here. And then he started... He wouldn't stop, Joe. I didn't know what to do.
You're going to start telling me that he started to make a move on you.
It was totally against my will, Joe.
I don't believe it.
I didn't believe it either. I didn't know what to do. I came here.
When?
Early last night.
And you've been here all night?
That's right. Just ask Mother.
Yes. She's been here all night.
Yeah.
Still here?
Yeah, still here.
Oh.
Just about to leave, but I didn't find no Blackie.
Well, I'll tell him you said hello, darling.
Yeah? You do that. Ladies and gentlemen, please. One more question.
No, not now, please. You've already been issued a statement.
But could the Prince please give us a comment?
The exhibit is being closed for security reasons, and that is all that we can tell you for the moment.
Has there been a threat against the exhibit?
Well, no, not at all, nothing like that.
I was merely advised by my contacts in Washington to close the exhibit immediately.
Exactly. You can put that down. Reports. Everything is being well taken care of, and thank you very much.
Mr. Rooney, could you give a comment to the press?
Well, naturally, the museum board of directors is disappointed, but the display does belong to the Prince of Malcooth.
And we will abide, albeit reluctantly, by the prince's wishes.
Take your time, boys. There's no rush. Malcooth will be there. How good are you at acting surprised?
We do have another choice. We could always emigrate.
We will begin here with the most treasured symbols of my kingdom. The sacred sword and helmet of Iskandar.
You may take as many photos as you like now.
Let's smile, pal. It'll be the last time for a while.
Any statement for the press?
Word help?
I would say it's too late.
Great. That's fine, guys. Thank you.
All right. Now, let me bring everybody. Wait, Your Highness. The objects may be too hot to handle. Let me turn off the overhead lights.
Your priest, this is my sword. God, what has happened here? What is happened with the helmet here? What is going on? Mr. Scorpio?